DTI fam, what is good? I don't know if I'm gonna upload this today or tomorrow. It is Tuesday, so it may be a day late. Your boy has been hectic. First day back in the office today. Did run yesterday, meant to film this, but I had to go to the bathroom so bad as I was finishing up that run that I ran inside, went and this just completely slipped my mind. But still wanted to get on here and chat with y'all. So it is the new year and a lot of you are setting goals for yourselves, dreaming big, and I love that. I have never really been one for resolutions just because I feel like those things only come up around the new year. There is nothing to do with any other arbitrary time throughout the year. So instead, I like to really set goals just at any point throughout the year and not really categorize them as it's the new year, new me, new routine, new lifestyle, whatever it might be. It's just not something that I find a lot of value in. And I feel like when you set them at the new year, it's easy for you to get off track, to fall off, all of that said. But with all of that said, I am doing the DTI 50. I went back and forth on number one, if I was gonna do it, number two, if I was gonna share it. Freddie has been really pushing the DTI 50 lately, so shout out to him for building this community around it and also kind of pushing me to commit to it as well. For those of you who don't know, the DTI 50 is a challenge that we created. We both done 75 hard in the past, both kind of see it as not unrealistic or unattainable, but non-sustainable, meaning that when those 75 days are done, is it something that you're going to make a lifestyle? Are these habits going to stick? So on and so forth. And typically, for most people, unfortunately, the answer is no. And so what we created is a more healthy, sustainable lifestyle approach, which is what we preach here. So essentially, I might mess this up, so please bear with me on this. But it's 10,000 steps a day, a half gallon of water, 3 workouts a week, only one cheat meal, not a cheat day, a cheat meal every 2 weeks, no alcohol, daily journaling, and then 3 days of either a meditation, a visualization, or a cold shower per week. So I jumped on that, and really the reason that I've been kind of hesitant if I'm going to share it or not is because I'm not doing it for the typical reasons. It's not for health, it's not for fitness, but it's more so to honor God and grow in my spiritual health than anything. I think that I'm feeling, how do I put it, a deeper calling or purpose for my life, and I don't quite know what it is. And I think a big reason for that is I just have so many things going on. I'm constantly keeping myself busy. I am drinking too much. I am not necessarily dialed into my diet or really my workout routine before this. Just since marathon prep, running has kind of decreased. Weightlifting has been kind of non-existent, but I've just the last couple weeks been getting back into it. So it's something I'm feeling more confident about. But if I can create space and I can do these things that are more challenging for me, what it's gonna do is force me to rely more on God. And so these things that I'm subtracting from my life, there's going to be times throughout the next 50 days that I'm going to want these things, or I'm not going to want to do certain things that I've committed to doing. And in these times when I need to lean on him and ask him to really guide my path in the direction that I want to go. One of the things that I've been praying lately is that I want to stay consistent and disciplined to the things that are moving me forward, but not be afraid to pivot if I feel like it's taking me in the wrong direction. So I'm really asking God to guide my steps here. And if I'm going down a path that is not the path he wants me to be on, I want to be comfortable taking that commitment and that discipline and not feeling like I'm doing myself a disservice, but rather I'm doing him a service for listening to that voice and allowing it to take me where I need to go. So like I said, this is more of a spiritual journey than anything else, which is very different from kind of any challenge that I've done in the past, but it is something I am really looking forward to. And yeah, like I said, I just want to find some clarity. I know that what we have is something that is very impactful, and I don't want to discount that fact. I feel like I've been watering it down, just myself as a whole lately, that just, yeah, the way that I'm living is watered down, and it's not living up to my full potential. And if I'm not living up to my full potential, am I being as close to God as possible? And the answer is going to be no. And like I said, this is probably not going to be the reason that many of you do this challenge, but I do want to highlight there is reasons outside of health and fitness that this challenge can be beneficial to you. Just like any challenge or hardship in life, there is always deeper things to take away, and this is what that is for me. So I don't know, this is just kind of me being open and vulnerable about kind of my faith, my spirituality, where I'm at, what I'm looking to get out of that. Some of you guys might hate this. I don't know what all of your spiritual beliefs are, and I don't care, not in the negative sense, but this is my outlet, and I'm going to be as true to myself as I can be, and this is just where I'm at right now. And so yeah, that's what it is. DTI 50, today's day 2, out for just a quick little 2-mile run in between jobs. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Peace.